What if the brooding heartthrob whose icy gaze defined European cool carried an equally tempestuous love life off-screen? Alain Delon built his legend on razor-sharp features and stoic intensity. Today, we're charting Delon's most iconic relationships, from a fiery on-set marriage to secret affairs and lifelong friendships, each one shaping the man behind the legend. Let's dive in. Romy Schneider, Passion and Heartbreak on the Riviera, 1958 to 1963. When 23-year-old Alain Delon first shared the screen with Austrian wunderkind Romy Schneider in 1958's Christine, their on-set chemistry sparked wildfire rumors. Filming along the sun-drenched French Riviera, from Nice's beachfront promenades to secret dinners at Saint-Tropez's Café Sénéchier, the pair became tabloid fixtures. Audiences captivated by their electric performances glimpsed a romance that seemed scripted by Hollywood itself. Moonlit yacht rides, whispered conversations on Venetian canals during location shoots, and passionate embraces caught by eager paparazzi. Yet the same intensity that drew them together fueled heated arguments, Romy's fiery independence clashing with Delon's guarded reserve. By late 1963, after 5 whirlwind years, the relationship fractured. Friends recount Schneider sobbing in Cannes hotel suites as they decided to part ways. Their love affair ended without fanfare, yet left an indelible mark on both careers. Romy struggled to find roles that matched their on-screen magic, while Delon found himself haunted by memories of the only woman who could outshine his brooding screen persona. Natalie Delon, A Turbulent Marriage, 1962 to 1969. Amid the fallout of his split with Schneider, Delon met French actress model Natalie Canovas, later Natalie Delon, during the early 1960s filming of La Piscine. Their affair ignited swiftly, clandestine photo shoots in Parisian gardens, whirlwind weekends in Provence's lavender fields, and nights spent wandering cobbled streets arm in arm. They married August 13, 1964, at Versailles Town Hall, Natalie stunning, in a silk gown amid family and close friends. Their son Anthony arrived September 30th, 1964, and daughter Anushka followed in 1969, binding them in domestic bliss. But the union was marked by volatility. Delon's rekindled passion for Romy Schneider resurfaced publicly in 1965, and tabloid whispers implicated him with co-stars Mireille Darc and Juliette Prowse. Natalie, torn between her own acting ambitions and the glare of international fame, grew increasingly isolated. By September 1969, after repeated separations and reconciliations, they divorced. Though their marriage lasted just 5 years, they remained devoted co-parents. And Natalie's memoirs later painted Delon as a man torn between familial duty and an insatiable craving for artistic and romantic escapades. Mireille Darc, The Loyal Confidant, 1968 to 1983. In 1968, as Delon's marriage unraveled, he encountered actress Mireille Darc on the set of Jeff Gordon, Secret Agent. What began as professional camaraderie quickly transformed into a 15-year partnership that became the bedrock of his personal and creative life. Darc co-starred with Delon in over a dozen films: Le Clan des Siciliens, 1969, Borsellino, 1970, Le Cercle Rouge, 1970, serving not just as leading lady, but as trusted advisor through his darkest trials. When Delon faced a serious illness in 1969 and public fallout from his divorce, Mireille stood by him, escorting him to hospital visits, shielding him from intrusive press, and offering emotional counsel. Despite relentless speculation that their bond would culminate in marriage, both insisted they valued creative freedom over wedded title. In 1983, they parted amicably as Delon sought quieter companionship, but their connection endured. They continued to collaborate on charitable causes and remained in regular contact until Darc's passing in 2017. Their relationship, defined by mutual respect and artistry, proved that romance need not always follow Hollywood conventions to leave a lasting legacy. Secret Affairs and High Society Whispers, 1970s to 1990s. While Delon's headline relationships endured public scrutiny, countless whispered liaisons added to his mystique. In the early 1970s, rumors linked him to Italian screen icon Silvia Cosina. After clandestine rendezvous at Rome's Café Greco, late-night boat rides under the Rialto Bridge fueling tabloid front pages. By 1976, he was rumored to have courted German supermodel Veruschka in a secluded Swiss chalet, with paparazzi photographing matching ski gear and champagne flutes by the fire. The 1980s saw whispers of dalliances with European aristocrats. A reported affair with Countess Marie-Hélène de Rothschild at Monaco's exclusive yacht club made society pages, though neither party ever confirmed it. Even as Delon aged into his 50s and 60s, his reputation as a seducer persisted. Young actresses and models would testify to his smooth charm at Cannes after parties, while gossip columnists speculated on secret Parisian hotel suites. Although Delon rarely addressed these rumors, his trademark nonchalance, an enigmatic half-smile and a dismissive shrug, only fanned public curiosity, cementing his status as cinema's ultimate unattainable icon. Family bonds and enduring friendships, 1990s to present. In the 1990s, Alain Delon began to recede from romantic spotlights, prioritizing private life with his grown children, Anthony, a filmmaker, and Anushka, an artist, and cultivating friendships outside of cinema. Though occasional reports surfaced, linking him to younger companions at art exhibitions or charity galas, these flings remained discreet. Instead, Delon's later years centered on creative mentorship. He offered guidance to directors like Jean-Pierre Melville and supported composer Ennio Morricone on film scores. In 1999, he orchestrated a touching reunion with Romy Schneider's son David, symbolically closing a circle that began nearly 4 decades prior. Now in his 80s, Delon splits time between Paris and his Swiss chalet, hosting intimate salons where he discusses cinema with peers and shares anecdotes from his storied past. These moments reveal a man whose youthful passions have mellowed into deep loyalty. Proof that while high-voltage romances shaped his legend, enduring bonds of family and friendship define the true heart of Europe's coolest icon. One of other men